Trade Confident family, how's everyone doing? My name is Jake, and I'm here to bring you your daily crypto insight. I want to let you know today, JP Morgan projected that we're actually going to see a crash into the halving event, and I'm going to show you some evidence as to why this is possible. No matter what, we need to be expecting volatility, and in this video, I'm going to show you how you can prepare using some simple indicators. Really quick, before we get started, guys, the membership price is increasing very soon, just 2 days from the date of recording, April 20th. This is going from $59 a month up to $65 a month, but keep in mind, anyone that joins at $59 a month is going to be grandfathered in. You won't get that price increase, and you're going to be able to take advantage of all the insane live metrics, trade calls where we're currently 173 wins, 0 losses, future forecast live coaching here, a brand new video coming out tomorrow. But this week we also said never forget what we teach you today. This is how I plan to make $1 million in this next cycle. Do not miss out on anything in our membership. No signals, no coaching. It's going to be crucial moving into the halving event. With that, let's jump into the analysis. Starting over here first, the Bitcoin halving countdown. We have approximately 1 day and 11 hours left. This is going to jump around over the next couple of days between likely 19th of April and 20th of April. But no matter what, we should be expecting the halving event to happen by Monday. Guys, big things are coming in the market. It's going to be absolutely crazy. As we move towards the halving event, I want to talk to you about the Bitcoin metrics. These are our live metrics, starting with the emotional index. We are still sitting in fearful territory. Most often, this is going to result in moves up in the market as we've seen. This is very, very reliable whenever we get either fearful or anxious readings. Moves up are happening, and you can check this historically. These are live metrics. This is what is happening right now here on the daily time frame for the emotional index on Bitcoin. Very helpful there. We're going to head back and check out what whales are doing with the Bitcoin whale smart money metric. Clicking the live chart here, we're going to see that there's a ton of long trade sentiment in the market for whales. Now, it's not typically until we see a value above -800 or -1000 that we're usually looking for those moves back up. We're pretty close to that right around here. We got -600, not quite -800, but this large amount of long trade sentiment does appear to still show moves up. I think this may be short-lived. We could see drops below this into the short trade sentiment soon. And if that happens, we need to be expecting moves back down. Watch this metric closely. Next, we're going to be checking out the Bitcoin dollar cost average entry exit options. And if you see a green bar, you can see a green bar here resulted in significant moves up. Green bar, significant moves up. Each of these are likely to be a fantastic entry into the market for those that are just looking to buy and hold. As we increase in price, we'll also be using this metric to begin scaling out. Bitcoin can't go up forever, at least not in the short to medium term. So as the price nears its top, we'll be using these red bars to start scaling out and taking profits to make sure we're prepared for the next drop where we can buy back in. Simple as that. Last but not least, of course, is the Bitcoin support and resistance levels. And what you're going to notice here is that we have structure support actively touching at $60,771. If we break below this level, we need to watch out because the next structure support sits right about here. I'm going to show you that on the live charts. We do need to be careful, but if we break below even that, $49,102 is possible. But for now, $60,771 is our main support. As this plays out, you need to pay very close attention to these metrics, especially as we move into the halving event this weekend. These metrics are live and available 24/7 on Bitcoin and across all 40 coins on our website. Guys, we've just made major upgrades before the halving event. Be sure to snag a membership before price increases happen. It'll be your best bet. It's going to come with those future forecast videos, trade setups, and many more benefits. I'll tell you more about that later, but for now, let's jump into the news. Bitcoin likely to drop after the halving, JP Morgan says. The bank's analysis of open interest in Bitcoin futures show that the cryptocurrency is still considered overbought. As we scroll down, you're going to see here the Bitcoin price is likely to weaken after the reward halving, a quadrennial event that slows the rate of growth in Bitcoin supply and looks set to occur around April 19th to 20th, Wall Street giant JP Morgan said in a research report yesterday. The bank sees downside for the world's largest cryptocurrency after the halving because the market is still in overbought conditions. And I'm going to show you a little bit more about that later, so stay tuned. According to its analysis of open interest in Bitcoin futures. Furthermore, the cryptocurrency price of about $61,200 is still above the bank's volatility-adjusted comparison with gold, which sets it at $45,000 and its projected production cost of $42,000 after the halving. The Bitcoin production cost has historically acted as a lower boundary for Bitcoin prices. The biggest impact of the halving will be felt by Bitcoin mining companies. As unprofitable Bitcoin miners exit the Bitcoin network, we anticipate a significant drop in the hash rate and consolidation among Bitcoin miners, with the highest share for publicly listed Bitcoin miners. Analysts led by Nicholas, I'm not even going to try that one, wrote. Post-halving event, it's also likely that some Bitcoin mining firms may look to diversify into low energy cost regions such as Latin America or Africa to deploy their inefficient mining rigs to gain salvage values from those rigs, which would otherwise sit idle. This is not great news as we move into the halving event over the next 2 to 3 days. We need to be very careful and very mindful of how Bitcoin is reacting. And it's very possible that we're going to see moves down. What you are seeing here is the second Bitcoin halving event. Now, what you're going to notice here is that it took 22 bars of sideways movement immediately after the halving event. We saw some volatility, moves up and moves down, but really quickly after, 22 days after to be exact, we saw a massive crash that took 83 days to recover. And after that 83 days, that's when we saw the crazy parabolic movement. But I mean, you guys have to be careful. We have to be mindful of this because drops are absolutely possible. We have the historic data. Now, not every halving event was like this, but we at least are going to typically see some sideways movement, if not a drop, before anything big happens. Be mindful of that. And now I know this sounds scary, but rather than be worried about the price of Bitcoin, we like to think of this as a buy opportunity. Guys, being able to enter at such significant drops after the halving would be absolutely amazing. With that, we're going to head into the live charts, and we're actually going to switch to the 1 week time frame. I think this outlook is going to be far more valuable for our Bitcoin traders today. Currently, we're testing structure support here at 59,224. This was a wick down here that we just recently tested again. On the weekly time frame, we see price versus whale money flow is roughly neutral, but moving out of the market. We see Bitcoin whale money is trending downwards, while the price of Bitcoin itself has been rising significantly. And most often, really quickly, this is called bearish divergence. Most often, this is going to result in springboard action towards the direction of whale money, because simply put, where whale money goes, the price is likely to go too. At the same time, we see a 59% chance of a drop from Bitcoin, and both of these combine to be highly bearish. Throw in that sell signal that we got just a few weeks ago. All three of these combine to form the bearish trifecta. Now, we don't need to worry. Again, guys, this is a buy opportunity. Moves down like this present fantastic points of entry for those looking to hold Bitcoin for the long term. And I'm putting money where my mouth is. Trade Confident has already bought $25,000 worth of cryptocurrency on this drop, and we expect to buy more as we bottom out. And the way we're going to find that entry is look for the bullish trifecta. We want to see whale money low, showing that whales have oversold and are likely to begin buying back into the market. We want to see trades in favor low, showing that downward momentum has run out and we're about to bounce. And we want to see a buy signal to find our exact best entry. These three combined to see significant moves up. In fact, the last time we saw this, we're going to go just straight from candle close here up to our top. This was 165% move up. So I want to reiterate here, we are holding through the halving event. We're buying if we can, if we see an ideal entry, and we're holding until the top of Bitcoin where we're going to begin scaling out. Of course, we're going to keep everyone updated on how that plays out and our strategies moving forward. But overall, once again, we're just looking for price versus while money flow low. We want to see trades in favor low. We want to see a buy signal here on the weekly time frame. If we get all three of these on the weekly, this is likely to be a significant point of entry and could result in major profits on the way back up. We are prepared for pretty significant moves down here. JP Morgan was projecting as far down as $45,000. That sits right about, actually exactly right here. That's pretty cool. But major moves down are projected from JP Morgan. And if this plays out, this could move as far down as 29%. Now, I'm not saying we're going to drop all the way down. This is just the price that JP Morgan felt was reasonable for the price of Bitcoin as it compares to gold. This is typically shown as a support structure and the lower limit of Bitcoin. And I want to reiterate, lower limit. I'm not saying we're going to drop that far down. We absolutely have to break support right about here at $52,890 first if we're going to move that far. But no matter what happens, regardless of the structure support we hit, we're just looking for price versus while money flow low. We're just looking for trades in favor low, and we're looking for a buy signal. No matter where it happens, that is going to be a fantastic long-term entry. Insanely volatile, no matter what happens, no matter where the price goes with the halving event coming up. We are going to be monitoring the weekly, the daily, and the 4-hour time frames to try and catch the ideal entries. You can see even the 4-hour had a great buy opportunity. Price versus while money flow low, trades in favor low, buy signal with that move up. Crazy moves are about to happen, and we are using these indicators to help navigate the insane volatility. I want to make sure you can get access to these indicators as soon as possible before the halving, and I'm going to help you get $550 off right now. Check this out. Links are in the description down below. Go ahead and scroll down. Click more, hear me out here, but you're going to want to snag a membership first, and that's because members get full access to all of our live metrics, trade setups, future forecast videos, and especially relevant right now, members only indicator coupon codes. Price increases are coming on April 20th, just 2 days from the time of recording, so be sure to snag this as soon as possible to maximize your discount. Go ahead and click subscribe now, follow the prompts, and once you have your membership, the indicators are going to be the first link in the description. Click that. It's going to bring you to the indicator page. Member discount is $150 off. Access the first coupon code here. Click Pro Indicator Pack, go ahead and scroll down and click I want this. Throw in that membership code, fill in your information, click Pay, and it's going to offer you the TC Top and Bottom Finder for $400 off, giving you a full $550 discount. Go ahead and click Add to Cart, follow the prompts, and we're so excited to trade with you soon. And with that, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Remember, trade safe, trade confident, and stay tuned as we guide you through the Bitcoin halving event. Don't miss out.